Alright, my name is John Cruz and you're watching Cruise Control, and today we are sitting behind the wheel of a 2026 Chevy Tahoe, and you can't see it now, but I got a trailer, U-Haul trailer, car transport behind me, and it's showing on the navigation that I'm going to arrive at my destination in 4 hours and 55 minutes, so 15:48 Eastern time, so what is that, 3:48? So about 4 o'clock, I'll roll into Detroit, and yeah, setting up for the Great American Cruise, you know, the Great American Cruise across the United States. And a lot of you guys already figured out what I'm doing. I'm picking up a 73 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. It was literally on death's doorstep. It was at the yard, and guy posted the pictures like they always do of all the old schools right before they start processing them. And it's like, it's nice because it's still one of the few yards that actually lets you buy cars, you know. And I know, like, there are a lot of like the old timers, like Kenneth Mann down in Tennessee, who, you know, is more than happy to sell you cars and stuff, you know, as long as they're not going to, you know, send them to the crusher anyways, you know. His whole idea was trying to keep them out of the crusher. But it's very hard to find a corporate junkyard that still sells cars whole to the public. So, yeah, I saw it, and luckily enough, like Alan Miller, actually, I'm going to meet him in a little bit too. Luckily he posted it, and he said somebody's got to save this thing, and I'm like, well, I mean, I was looking at a country squire out in Arizona, but this is something I can do in a day, not in like 3 days. And the only problem is they at least they punctured the gas tank, so there's no gas in it anymore, and I don't know. They're saying it's a 1 year only gas tank because it's a 73. The 71s and 72s are slightly different. The 74 through 76s are slightly different. Who knows? I might just, you know, a friend of mine's got a 75 gas tank for $500, and it's like, okay, I mean, I might have to bite the bullet and just try to make it work, you know. So there's that. Who knows? Like even the guy kind of doesn't know what they did and what they didn't do when he told them to stop, because like they were in the middle of processing the car when he got the word that I was going to come save it. And so I don't know if there's any brake fluid in there. I don't know if there's any transmission fluid. I don't know if there's any oil or any coolant or power steering. He did say that they don't drain the diff fluid, so that's good. I don't have to sit there and fuck around with nasty ass gear oil. He said that they do siphon out the fluids, like the transmission fluid, from the top, you know, through the tube, if they can find the tube, and if it's not blocked or rusted. So, at least in that sense, like transmission, oil, and coolant, I could probably just, you know, on the way back, just open the hood and throw all that stuff in there, and it should be fine. The brake fluid, he says that they suction it out of the master, but they don't like suction all the way out to the lines and everything. So there might still be some residual fluid in there, and it's going to be spongy, but I just need brakes so I can get it off the trailer. You know, I might just have my son sit in the driver's seat and kind of push it off and have him make sure it doesn't fucking crash into something and kill somebody. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing on my way down to Detroit. And I'll say this about this Tahoe. I mean, man, like, I just got done with a rental of Mazda 3, and the Mazda 3 kind of felt a little bit spaceship-ish, you know? But this thing feels like a fucking spaceship. I'll send you, I'll show pictures in a little bit. Like it looks like something from like if you're playing Doom 3, you know, like that right amount of futuristic, utopic electronics mixed with like that dystopic kind of like soulless, lifeless, you know, kind of thing. Like this is like something like you'd see in a science fiction horror movie, you know, where like aliens have taken over the fucking ship or something, or like everybody's been killed and you get on the ship and you're like looking at all the iPads and the fucking touch screens and shit to see what went wrong. That's what it feels like. Big ass touch screen in the center stack that's, I mean, it's bigger than an iPad. So, I don't know. And also, like, it just feels like a tank. Just the hood's super high up. It's just weird. I don't know. I'll say this about the Mazda. The Mazda, like, it felt like it had zero suspension. It felt like a go-kart. It did get 31 to the gallon consistently, so there was that. And it was nice that you could turn the digital gauges to analog. But it has a system where if it sees you drifting out of the lane, it'll kind of just jerk you back. And, like, I do a lot of like unsignaled lane changes, and to have that thing like jerk me back into the lane that it thinks I want to be in, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want you to do that so violently either. It's just like, you know. So, you know, that car was tiny. You felt every bump. You heard. It had a lot of road noise. Like the wheel bearings are bad. Only at 7,500 miles, but you heard everything. You felt everything. And that car was weird because, you know, you're cruising along and you feel like you're doing like 40, and you look at the speedometer, you're doing 65. And I'm like, there's no way I'm doing 65. I mean, I'm keeping up with, like, traffic's the same, you know? I feel like I'm almost sitting still, like I don't get my foot on the gas. This thing feels like it's supposed to. It is a big tank of a truck, you know, at least for full-size SUV standards. So it does feel like how it's supposed to feel. But, yeah. Anyways. So, yeah. I'm super excited. The idea is to get this Cadillac at least a running driving unit. Then I'm going to send it off to Dwight and just have him, you know, do the little things. Like, we're going to be out in the desert, so I kind of want the air to work if I can. I mean, I hope everything's still there and it just needs a recharge and maybe like a couple hoses or something. I need a fender skirt because it's missing one. It's missing the driver's side one from what I can tell. And I got a guy who has a set of white leather interior. It's mostly there. I have to use my own seat tracks, find my own headrests, but he has the front bench and the rear bench, and then the guy with the gas tank has a set of white leather door cards. So I was thinking about doing white leather interior on this car. It's a tan car, and I think it's got tan cloth. And it had a vinyl top, but I think the top, like the fabric has been ripped off. And it's got a little bit of rust in the C-pillars. Like there's a little chunk that's missing, a little hole. Well, you guys might think it's bigger, but I think it's fairly small considering some of the ones I've seen. So I think I'm just going to patch that with some Bondo or metal duct tape or something and just paint the top white and call it a day. So, white top, white leather interior on like a golden tan car. And I'm seeing, so they also took in like an 80-something Fleetwood limousine. And it's got the Cadillac True Smoke 15-inch wheels. So I asked them if they can pull those off and set them aside for me. I'll buy them too, and put some new tires on them, throw them on the Cadillac I'm buying, because it's the same bolt pattern. So yeah, only 315 miles, and I'll be there. So I'm gonna let you go for now, and I'll keep you guys updated. Everything seems to be going well. All systems go. I got 240 miles of range, give or take. I won't push it that hard. When it gets down to a quarter, I'll probably fill up again. But I wish I knew how to change this thing so I can see my fuel economy. But actually, I'll fuck around with that and see if I can get that started. Anyways, see you later. Checking in, we're 145 miles away. So we are, actually I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. there's nothing around. I finally figured out how I can show the fuel economy on my dashboard. And I've been able to move it around so that speedometer tach actually shows your transmission temperature too, oil pressure, water temperature, and fuel. I got the tow haul mode on, even though it's just an empty trailer, just whatever. And I got the navigation set, so everything's kind of locked in place, and I'm figuring out there's about 6 or 7 stations that I kind of like. We're listening to 92.5 something or other. I think it's the Lake or something like that, what they call it. And what do I got on here right now? Led Zeppelin or something? Yeah. 92.5 WZUU. So, yeah, just checking in. It'll take me about 2.25 hours to get there. It should be in at 4 o'clock Eastern, so I forgot I'm losing an hour on the way out there. The Tahoe's pulling pretty good. It's averaging 13 miles to gallon, and I'm getting used to it. It is still kind of spaceshipy to me, but at the same time, it's growing on me a little bit. So, all right, keep you in mind. All right, here we are at Ryan's Pick Apart with Alan Miller in the flesh, the man, the myth, the legend.
There's some guy.
So yeah, we're waiting to see what's going on with the title on the 73. But I wanted to show you a couple cars here. I wanted to show you this 88 Cadillac Fleetwood limousine. Interior's still there. Chrome pedals are all still there. It's a cup holder thingy. It's probably a 307. Check that out. That door don't open, but let me show you the other side. Check it out, tape deck back there. This is one of those chrome wheels I wanted for the 73. I'm just gonna toss it in the back. '77 Mustang 2. Used to be the most hated Mustang on the face of the earth. Now, in my opinion, the second most. T-top. 74. Still has some good stuff in it. Suburban. Oh, year probably mid-70s. Small block Chevy. Think. I don't know. Could be a big block. I don't know. I'm not too good with the Chevy motors. Camaro. This thing. This hurts. This, I think it's 73 Plymouth Satellite. It is a 72. Still has the hubcaps in the back. Bronco. This E-Class. This thing is mint. It was. Like Alan said, it's like Grandma just drove it into the junkyard, or she stopped driving one day and they just popped it away. There's that old 98. Mid-60s, late 60s. 66. Old Skylark. X-body. Thoroughly gone over. It's loaded though. Got power windows and locks. And Fiero. Corvette. We'll get to this later. Another Fiero. Datsun 1980. I think it's a 280ZX. Something like that. Plymouth Sundance. 90. I was gonna say 87, but it's got the grounded headlight or taillights, and probably has the composite headlights. Yep. Riviera. 65 Coupe de Ville convertible. This is the 85. Kind of gone through. I think this one's an 8. Really can't tell. Yeah, I think it's just through 307. Probe. Camaro without the roof. 88 or 89 Grand Marquis. Got waxed real good. 88. K5. This fucking Royal Monaco. This should not be here. 77. He had it for sale for $1,900. He had all the hubcaps and everything on it. 2 of them are still in the trunk. It was a complete car. 79 Lincoln. I didn't really much like the 79s. I like the bodies. I don't like that motor. I think, what the fuck is this thing? Olds? Ah, yeah. Dynamic 88. Holiday Coupe. Not much left to it. Buick Riata. I wonder if this had the touchscreen in it. Yeah, it did. It's all gone. Those things are worth a fortune. And Chevy Caprice. If it had the seatbelt in the door, then it's a 90. And these are on the floor, so it's a 87 to 89. civilian car. And there's this fucking thing. Fleetwood 75. With the jump seat still. And the custom wreaths on the carpet. Like a town car. I think that's old. Get back to it in a second. 77 Monte Carlo, maybe. See what year it actually is. Yep, 77. That's Buick. Look at that. I wonder if those are pullouts or what. I think somebody fucking just hacks out through the steering column.
Check that out.
What the fuck?
Little Murray's.
That looks like you.
Yeah, man. He's got all his teeth though.
I wish that 79 was a 78 or previous with the 460.
Yeah.
What is this fucking thing? Is this old?
Might be.
54 Olds 88 black.
Seen better days.
You see the dash on that Buick
Yeah.
back there?
Oh, they cut the roof off that Cadillac. There you go.
Oops. V6 Bronco 2. 60 Ford Galaxy, I think.
Yep.
Is it a Galaxy?
Yeah.
All right. 60 something Comet. 66 Mustang. 64. Buick Roadmaster for all you fellers out there who like them big, like the big girls. And then a midget Triumph 85 Seville Bustleback. $2,300 could have been yours. It does have the 4100. I'm pretty sure. It's got those two that throttle body injection. Then there's this fucking, I think it's a B-body Plymouth.
That old drag car.
Dark Shadow. That's must be where the fucking slick came from. Not a B-body. It's a Dart.
Good taillights.
Oh wow.
Somebody had something custom done to this thing at one point. Bumpers are coming in.
Here's the header from the Royal Monaco.
Yeah.
That's the bumper from it too, I think. Or maybe no, that's from that's in that. Let's see the Monte Carlo T-top car, Cherokee. Let's look at this fucking. Oh, it got mushed. Somebody was selling this thing. Lots of for sale signs of these cars. Another Oldsmobile. A lot of these Olds back here. 66 Cutlass.
Yanni.
Look at this. This is fucking.
There you go. Ceremonial garb.
Make a Hawaiian shirt out of this.
Nice little skirt.
Ooh, let's see what we got here. Forever grateful.
There you go.
Unfortunately, this car is probably not as grateful as you are. Union Secondary School. What the fuck does that say?
I don't know, but look at the guy.
I
don't know the guy's name. It's not even not a
Casey as I'm not putting his address up there.
some dude.
Caprice Classic Wagon. '73 LeSabre hardtop. How many miles are on this thing? 62. Poor bastard. LeSabre Custom. What kind of motor y'all think that is? That's not a V6. It can't be a V6. I don't know, it's 73. No, it's an 8. It's an 8 for sure. It's a little one. Yep. Almost done. Last one I'll look at is Eldorado. A little bit of shame that I might not be able to get this caddy, but if not, this I might need the windshield out of this thing because I already got a 75 Tornado I'm trying to get. I wonder if there's a way you can. I have no idea how to pull these fucking things out. Had white leather interior too. And look at that in the back. Yeah, whatever. Crashes to crashes, rust to rust. Rest in peace. All right, what do you say? We want to? Should we skate out of here or what?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So the Cadillac was a bust, at least for today. The title signed in the wrong place, so I'm waiting for a response back from the junkyard guy, who's waiting for a response from the original owner. But in the meantime, my boy Alan Miller here bought himself a new get into town rig. It's an 85 Chevy. I think it's a custom deluxe, right?
High Sierra.
High Sierra. It's a GMC.
Yep.
It's a 2500. What is it? 350?
Yep.
Yeah.
350.
She's a raunchy party car, but yeah, she comes with the. So these hubcaps here. Let me show you. They're actually two-piece hubcaps. They're 15 and 16s. So you can see how it's separated right here. This is the 16-inch adapter, and these are just standard 15-inch hubcaps. Like you can see, it's already got the adapter on here, so you basically just pop that on right there. Comes with extra spares. Comes with another gauge cluster.
Probably ruined because it's been all night.
Yeah, but it does have oil gauge and what is that, water temperature and volts, so it's got the auxiliary gauges. It's got a tank in it right now, and it's got dual tanks, but he's only filling up the one. I'll let you know, you got no lights back there at all. It's a ground, because sometimes when you were driving it, you press the brake and your marker lights would come on.
Yeah.
And when you turn on the right signal, your left marker light comes on. So it's a grounding issue. That'd be the first thing out. There you go. You got. See how the parking lights are blinking on both sides?
Are they?
Yeah. These aren't supposed to blink.
They got brake lights?
No, nothing.
Cool. All right.
Just letting you know.
All right.
So we're going to follow him home, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do after that. Maybe get something to eat. I don't know. All right, so update on everything that's happened so far. So drove out here to fucking Detroit, basically, from from my house up in Wadsworth, and went to go pick up Alan Miller. It was about 20 minutes from the junkyard, and once I picked them up, then I get a call from, we're like 5 minutes from the junkyard, and I get a call from Dennis, the guy there, and he says that the title is signed in the wrong place. So, I mean, I took a look at the car. It looks good. I mean, the C-pillar is a little more rough than I had expected. It's just, it was the pictures, that's all. You know, nothing big, and nothing against the guys there, for sure. They were very truthful and honest. They actually patched up they punched the gas tank and they punched the trans pan, and they patched it up for me, knowing that I was probably going to try to put fluids back in the car. So, but they can't release it until they get a hold of the previous owner, and they got a hold of, oh, there's a car wash, I better go there and spray this trailer off.
I'm not here to do
they got a hold of her, and she can't get a hold of her parents because they're on a cruise. And so we were waiting for a while to see if they could get a hold of them. They can't. So I kind of had to leave empty-handed. But I got to hang out with Alan Miller, good friend of mine, and he scored himself a bitchin' 1985 GMC square body. And, you know, I was kind of jealous because, you know, $1,200 for a running square body 2500. I mean, that's pretty good. And then I hung out with him and Andrew. We had a bite to eat. And, you know, I'm way late, but I'm on my way back. It was well worth it. I really enjoyed myself. I'm making a promise that I'm going to try to put more time aside to like come out here and hang out, because he's got this big ass farm where you can just like hot rod around and shoot guns and blow shit up and do whatever the hell you want. So I'm not too upset about it. Also, the guys at the junkyard said that they are going to in the meantime try to put all the fluids back in and get it so that the Cadillac at least lot drives, and that to me is worth it. So if, let's say, a week from now they say, okay, it's ready, I'll just go ahead and rent a truck and trailer again, and that'll be easier because I can just drive it up onto the trailer, drive it off, and my life's much more simple. Anyways, I gotta go wash the trailer because I was out splashing the mud with this car. I'm probably gonna hose off this thing a little bit too. I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, I do feel a little bad about coming home empty-handed, but at the same time, I'm really not, because I made a couple good memories, and you know, helped out a guy in distress. You know, Alan's kind of, you know, without a working, usable vehicle, and I've been there for the past 2 weeks. I haven't had anything that fucking I can drive down the road without getting pulled over or getting towed. So, you know, it was a good day. All right, I gotta go. All right, shit, it's been, what is it, 4:47 right now, so I've been up for 23 hours driving around and doing shit. I got sunburns, but, yeah, back home, you know, it's sitting behind the wheel of the 82. It's got to pay for parking, and, hell, I think throughout all this, I probably spent, let's see, $550 and nothing to show for it, but I understand it's clear, so they're gonna try to make it right. They're gonna try to get the car like running and stuff for me so that it'll be easier for me to pick it up. They offered to take it halfway and meet me somewhere, but I'm like, you know what, if you can just get it so it's a running driving unit again, I'll be happy with that. I'll make the trip again. Man, this is a pain in the ass, though. Fucking, why the hell did I get into cars, of all things, you know? Anyways, so I'll just wait to see what happens, and I mean, if they can fix it, you know, the title problem, then, I mean, I guess I just have to let this one go, you know? I mean, it was kind of a impulse buy anyways. I wasn't really planning on doing it. But it's a nice car. It's got little problems. I mean, it was in the junkyard, so. But anyways, yeah, just letting you guys know I'm on the home stretch. Just got to drive another hour back home, eat something, and go to bed. So, yeah, there you go.